All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Moruya, can you hear me?
Yes.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, sir.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Ileana Morua, and I'm the mother.
All right, and representing the mother?
My name is Danville Scarborough.
All right, and representing the state of Texas?
Luis Regla.
And we have Mr. Jacob Alegria, who is the non-custodial parent, not present. He was personally served on September 24th, 2021 at 3:07 p.m. 701 North San Jacinto Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. It appears he has not filed an answer. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
He was given further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail return receipt requested, and he is not checked in, correct?
Correct, Judge.
All right, then we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Judge. And also, I'll offer that paperwork as Exhibit A, the notice for today and the service of the amended petition by certified mail. All of those were sent together on the same envelope by certified mail included in there. And I ask that the Exhibit A be admitted.
You have an objection, counsel?
No objection, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Judge. May I call the mother as a witness now?
Yes.
And Ms. Moore, you and the father, the child was born, signed a document acknowledgement of paternity where he admitted he is the father of this child. Is that correct?
Yes.
And although he was in Harris County Jail, we actually know now that he is out of Harris County Jail. Is that correct?
Yes.
He got out approximately March of this year.
Yes, he did.
Has he tried contacting you after he got out of jail?
Only on my son's birthday, which was April 20th.
Okay. And so we have been able to verify that he's been out for at least for 2 months, more or less. And however, we don't know where he's working or if he's making any money. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. He was previously in jail for felony sexual assault of a child and on a criminal charge of retaliation against one of the witnesses. Is that correct?
Yes.
That does not have to do with your child, however, correct? That's with someone else.
Correct.
And when he was out, he had previously made threats against you. He has hit your son on the leg when your son was less than a year old. He's appeared at your house, banging on your window, demanding to speak to you in the middle of the night. And he said he was going to shoot you, but claimed that the reason he would shoot you is because you were going to chase him with the car. All that was made up, just an excuse to threaten to shoot you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Apart from these threats he's made to you in the past, if he were to have your address or phone number where you live and work in the future, should you move, do you believe you to be at further risk of future threats, harassment, and abuse like what has happened in the past?
Yes.
And based on that, you're asking the court to allow you to keep your information confidential from this?
Yes, I am.
Also, he's been absent for your child's life for some time. Is that correct?
Yes.
When is I'm sorry, correct that. Y'all have been separated since at least June of 2020, a couple of months after your son was born. Is that correct?
Yes.
Since y'all separated, you've been the primary person to take care of this child and make all decisions how to raise this child without any of his help. Is that right?
Yes.
And so going forward, based on what you've already testified to and that information, are you requesting to be appointed the sole managing conservator of your son?
Yes, I am.
And And you're fine with the geographic restriction, the Harris County and surrounding counties that touch Harris County, is that correct?
Yes.
Uh, as far as you know, uh, he uses drugs, particularly meth, is that right?
Yes.
And you were able to discover that he uses meth recently?
It was a little bit before I left him.
Eh, Are there other drugs that you suspect he is using to this day?
I think he does weed. After he got a judge, I think he just smokes weed. But before that, he did coke, meth, weed.
Okay. Based on all that information, are you asking that he is going to have visits with your child, that he not use any controlled substances or alcohol prior to or during your visits with your child?
Yes.
Also, because of how young your child is and all that you've already testified to, you believe it would be the best interest of your child that he have 13 supervised visits at the Harris County Dispute Resolution Office, supervised first, third, and fifth Saturday, followed by 13 visits from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., first, third, and fifth Saturday, followed by 13 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. visits, and then 13 overnights, Saturday to Sunday, before he moves on to a standard possession of visits.
Yes.
And the pickup and drop offs, because of what he's done in the past and threats and harassment in the past, that pickup and drop offs should be ordered at the Harris County Dispute Resolution Office as well. Do you have to say yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And he is in gangs, is that correct?
Yes.
Any idea what gang he's actually in right now?
Latin Kings.
And you've seen him and known that he's carried weapons and made threats with weapons, is that correct?
Yes.
In addition to threatening to shoot you, is that right?
Yes.
So you're also requesting that he not have any weapons on him or around him in his home or in his vehicle or anything like that while his visits are happening with his child. Do you agree with that as well?
Yes.
And you think all these things are necessary to protect your son and yourself going forward?
Yes.
Your son is on Medicaid right now, is that correct?
Yes.
Although we suspect he may have another child that's been born, that child is not to someone that he's married with, nor do we have any court orders in place or any other proof that he's actually obligated to support another child other than your son right now. Is that correct?
Correct.
The guideline child support at 20% based on minimum wage because of the lack of proof of his income would be $217 per month beginning June 1st. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Would you agree with the state's request that he be ordered to pay $57 a month for Medicaid, also beginning June 1st?
Yes.
As far as retroactive support goes, going back to your separation in June of 2020, through today's court date, there are 14 months, if we exclude when he was in jail, 14 months at minimum wage that you're requesting child support. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that child support, 14 months, $229 per month, adds up to $3,206 for retroactive child support. And request is that he be ordered to pay $66 a month towards that back child support. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
And all of this support is based on minimum wage guideline child support for one child. Do you agree with that as well?
Yes.
And do you believe all these orders are in the best interest of your son?
Yes, I do.
And are you asking the court to approve of this default order?
Yes.
Judge, I'll pass the witness at this time.
Counsel, do you have any questions for your client?
No, Your Honor, I have no other questions.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judge. May we all be excused?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
counsel, and
you.
Ms. Mora. Y'all have a nice day. Goodbye, y'all.
You did.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Sharma, I'm just waiting on your CP. You're on mute.
Oh, I confirmed the number with her. She should be over here shortly.
So the other two are going to be hearings as well?
Well, if I can solve them, no, but if not, then yes.
Okay.
But I've noticed that only once I get over here, it's usually solvable, so I'll try to solve it.
Okay. All right, well, I'm just gonna wait on your CP. You doing better? You still sound down.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, because Mr. Ponce is over here already.
Who's that one on?
That's Cece's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I told her to wait till 12:30, so I don't know why she sent him over here already.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How's your brother doing?
He's doing good.
Hold on, hold on.